You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about a guy, that plays for a couple of teams we cover a lot, or did play for a couple of teams that we cover a lot on this channel, which is the Raiders and the Patriots. And I'm talking about defensive end Chandler Jones. Now, you guys know Chandler Jones had a bit of what seemed like a mental meltdown. Had all this stuff that came out about Josh McDaniels, and of course, he played one season for the Raiders, played for the Cardinals for a long time, has a Super Bowl ring, 112 sacks, 4 Pro Bowls, part of the all-2010s decade team in the NFL. Chandler Jones, a hell of a pass rusher. But he had a total and complete mental breakdown, which is in itself is sad, and it caused all kinds of crazy-ass behavior. Well, he is now coming out, and he is apologizing for this behavior. If you're suffering from some kind of mental illness or something, I guess it's still, he's sane enough, alert enough, in the now enough to come out and apologize. Maybe he's trying to get back in the NFL. I don't know. God, he had some massive seasons, folks. 12.5 sacks, 11.5, 11, 17, 13, 19 sacks in 2019. Came back in 2021, had 10.5 sacks. That's pretty wild. 112 sacks. It's a hell of a player. And far as putting the pressure on the quarterback, 210 quarterback hits in his career. Let's look at this apology. NFL defensive end Chandler Jones apologized for going on a bizarre run of strange social media behavior. The apology took a large sect of his followers aback. Jones' salient and collected apology was posted Wednesday afternoon, was self-aware of the damage he caused to his image. Quote, "Over the past few months, I've been dealing with some personal matters, but I'm happy to share that I'm feeling much better now. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to my family, friends, and fans for your unwavering love and support. Additionally, I want to offer a sincere apology to anyone I may have unintentionally offended. Your understanding and support mean the world to me." And I hope that's a sincere apology. I don't know if he's got some crisis management team that's helping him out here. I'm sure at 33 years old, he's got to be thinking, do I have another run in me? Because, it's not uncharacteristic for a pass rush specialist to still be flirting around the league at 33 years old. But the problem is, do you take a chance after all these issues? Now, it should be noted, this is the same league that gave Greg Hardy another shot, all right? It was an encouraging update to anyone following Jones's saga over the past 5 months. Chandler Jones first exhibited the strange behavior in September of 2023, blaming his former team, the Raiders, for turning on him. Las Vegas released him later that month, cutting their losses with the 33-year-old. Well, let's see. 2022, he played 15 games and had 4.5 sacks. That's not the kind of production that I think the Raiders were looking for. Pass defended 3, 1 forced fumble. He did hit the quarterback 15 times, but you got to wonder, was his physical skills starting to deteriorate in 2022? Jones's erratic post, including an inadvertent flashing of the camera and frequent manic episodes, spawned plenty of concern around the ex-Pro Bowler's mental health. The Raiders sent people to check on Jones. He dodged the team's efforts. Wow, this was a mess, folks. Jones was arrested twice in the month following his release from the Raiders for violating a domestic violence temporary protection order. That won't keep you out of the NFL these days. I said won't. He missed the season, the entirety of the 2023-24 season for the Raiders, and despite the positive update on Wednesday, fans still hope Jones can get help. There's his mugshot right there. I mean, he was going on some wild rants. I think there was him standing in front of like a barrel that was burning or something of that nature. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was really strange. I mean, it's good to see the guy come out and apologize. At least he's got that self-awareness. But again, we don't know if maybe there's an ulterior motive there either. I hate to be a sort of a skeptic, but look, he's probably wanting to play ball again. You know, he's probably like, at 33, teams do still sign 33-year-old pass rushers, especially ones that have 112 career sacks. But that last season, I mean, it wasn't exactly a world beater with the Raiders, now was it? Now, the year before, he still had a strong season. He had 10.5 sacks in 2021. Man, it's hard to believe. 2019, 19 sacks. He was second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. And it should be noted, he's a 4-time Pro Bowler. He's a 2-time All-Pro. So, like I said, a member of the 2010s All-Decade team. And one's got to think he was possibly, if this entire meltdown hadn't happened and he hadn't gotten so off track, he was probably on his way to getting a gold jacket. You got over 100 sacks and a ring, they eventually put you in, usually. All right? Usually they eventually put you in. That having that one ring is a big deal. All right? If it was just 112 sacks, period, it would have been harder to get in. But you throw in the fact that you were considered, I mean, you would say Chandler Jones was a top 5 pass rusher, for probably 10 years, I would say. So 10, 12 years. But with everything that went on here, I don't know that he can get back in the league. Because if you're an owner, yeah, I'd take a shot on the guy. But what happens if he has another breakdown and throws my franchise under the bus and throws my head coach under the bus, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? Then we've got a massive public relations nightmare going on. Maybe the Cleveland Browns will sign him. Hell, if you take on Deshaun Watson, you'll take on anybody, won't you? Question mark? Oh, that's hitting below the belt, Rhodes. Is it? I mean, in the NFL, if you've got a skill, boy, it's got Dallas Cowboys smell written all over it, doesn't it? I mean, Jerry gave Randy Gregory and Greg Hardy a shot. I'm just saying. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Chandler Jones with the apology. Is it to get back in the league? Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.